Okay, welcome everyone. This is our situation. All our pieces lined up over here. Got our base. This is how far we've gotten so far with the assembly process. Just noticed we got a sprocket in there that's not attached to anything yet. Hope I didn't miss something. But anyways, this is, like I said, I expect this, unless something goes terribly wrong today, this should finish up this build in, I'm assuming, relatively short time. I'll try and figure, I wonder. Maybe there's something coming up later. I don't know. Okay, but anyway, we're through step 29 at this point. Got our motion going, and a little stiff because we hadn't got the wax worked in yet. You can see the light wanting to flicker there. Okay, jumped out of tracks there. But like I say, all the gears are spinning and turning, and there it goes, I think. Alright, but, okay, let's proceed. We take, where are we at here? Not you. Yeah, Jupiter is where we're at too. So the biggest one. And you go with our acrylic sleeve in there. And you line up with both of these gears meshing with that one, and just dropped in perfectly that time. Then we've got this one with the slots around the edges, and that goes on perpendicular to the crank here, so it goes on like this with the big ones going towards the top. Oof. Rather snug fit, and get those lined up. Okay, is everybody still turning? Yeah. A little slow, but they're just going to work their way in, so I think that'll be all right. Okay. And okay. I think their Google Translate failed them a little bit, or whatever translate system they use, because it's got some odd phrasing here. But that's step 30. Step 31, we go to this one with all the circular holes in it, and it goes on with its, it should interact with those gears. Yep, there they go, dropped right in. And the one with the atoms symbol, it goes back in line with the crank. There it goes. And get it to drop in place there. Alright. See if we can still turn this thing. It popped out, but that's still. Okay, putting a good bit of pressure on this center post here. You can see it back here. It's twisting. So. You have to them. I'm pretty sure as these work in, it's going to break free. Fingers crossed. But Okay, then that was step 31. Now step 32 is earth. Our little blue one there. It goes, whoop. I'm going to set that aside because that's a matter of time before I break it. Something just fell off. What was it? I heard it hit the floor, but I don't know what it was. Okay, I know about where it went, so I'll check that tonight once I get my lights back on in here. Oh, I see what it is. I got some. It fell off out of the bag over here. Okay, we're good. There's nothing off the assembly. But then earth goes on. Well, my acrylic goes out. And yeah, you can see them meshing in good on this one. May have on the others. Let's just. Yeah, that's. I wonder if they gave us extra. That thing. It looks like it's not happy. And then we take our single one, and it goes on according to the direction that way from the crank. Okay, you're in, and that concludes step 32. Now 33, we've actually got some pieces. Come here. Not many. A6 times 3, so 3 of these little pigs. F6 and F14. I've got let's see. Okay, so just 2 F6s. I guess. I'm not sure. There's one over here and one over here. And F14. I don't see F14 there. What does F14 look like? Okay, it's a little. Oh, I've seen that before. Where'd it go? There's one with the strays. There you are. It's a little sunburst thing here. Okay. And then P37, which is the sun. Okay. A little quick clean up on this one. Okay. Not going to worry about the pegs because they're going to be obscured. And you go this out of the way. Up through the bottom. Mm-hmm. Got some. This guy goes on. Yeah, on top with the decoration. Put it down again. This one got a little loose. There it goes. Sure you're good. Yeah, okay. This one's still. Alright. Still looks a little proud, but I think it'll be alright. Supposedly. Okay, yeah, this one sort of plugs in there. But But I think I'm going to put that on. Actually, I think I'll do that now because it's... Okay, then got these 3 holes there that this is supposed to line up with. And that went on nicely. Nice and snug there. This side may look better, yeah. Now, this drops in on top and mesh with that gear there. And that's the end. So I guess put Saturn back on. Which one was Saturn? Is it this one? Yeah. Actually sort of sink it in a little bit this time. It's too far. It was Saturn in it. It looks like it. Now let's see. Yeah, this is putting a tremendous amount of spin. Those things should not be going that far out of line. Maybe the wrong way for a second, see if that helps. Yeah, it's just a... Ooh, yeah, it didn't. It's twisting that center. I'll say that should be staying stationary. Everything should be moving around it. And it's not. Okay, let's pop those back off again. See where we... So much for everything going right. Okay. But it 12 minutes to do all that, so we're good. Okay. Okay, so let's take it all the way down to, that's the first layer. And this should be fairly well lined up. Okay. Okay, so okay, you're going. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just a matter of getting this to... Okay. So, I'm going... I see what I need to do. That off of there, and actually let me grab... Hang on, let's see, can I reach anything from here? Let's use a paper towel. Okay, that's going to be an issue because it's not going to stay in the tracks. Just work my way around there, try and get those gears worked in good with the wax. Have any no meshing gears in this one, so that's make sure I can spin Spin them all real good to make sure they do stay reasonably. If there's any wax in there, let's make sure it worked in good. Okay, now let's put that one back on. Okay, so you're in. Okay. Okay. That's going good. Okay, now let's put this one on. That goes in line with the crank into our gears. Okay. Still a little twitchy, but it's relatively staying intact in place. Let's around a couple of times. See what was doing in there. The center it was getting cranked on. I definitely don't want that to happen. And let's see, make sure that's pulled down nice and. Oop, not that tight. Okay, you're supposed to be in the middle anyway. That's what that hole's for. Okay, now. Down nice and tight in there. Okay. Maybe not. Okay, so now we have. Okay, I think those are good. Now, what's next? Took it apart and done forgot. Okay, where's 30 was Jupiter. Yep, Jupiter goes on next. And this one doesn't really matter because it's going to be spinning. As long as the gears mesh in. Okay. How are you still going? Oh, wait a second, I forgot to. The whole purpose of this, I gotta take Jupiter back off here. I forgot. I'm supposed to be getting these worked in. There's a couple of. Okay, that's the way to do it. Oh, you know what? I need that other one because I've got to work the gears in, the wax in on this gear too. So, get you to line up. You're not being as cooperative. There he goes. Give it a few spins around to make sure those teeth get cleaned out. Any excess that I left in there. With this much friction being a problem, I'm thinking I would recommend using the Vaseline instead of the or maybe just the wax included, but I think this might be the ideal situation for the Vaseline, because that can be reapplied relatively easily, and it's much more lubricating, I guess you'd call it. Okay, so I don't think those worked in good. So, put you back on. In line with the crank. Here. And Jupiter on top. Oop, forgot the acrylic. Jupiter. And you're doing good, right? Yeah. Okay, then this one, perpendicular to that one, locked in. Okay, still doing good. Yeah, getting a little twist in there, but it's not near what it was. Okay, but now I've done that, then the atom one next with Earth. No, Mars. Here, right? No. Here? Yeah, there we go. No, I don't think that is right. No, okay, that goes on top, so... Oh, okay, so it's on the top one. This should work. Yeah, there it goes. I admit, I thought this was going to go smoother than this. I was hopeful. I did not foresee this issue. I sort of knew friction was going to be a little bit of an issue, but I didn't think it'd be this kind of issue. All right. I think I got the top one worked in now. Yeah. So in the bottom one is over here. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, this might be my fault for getting a little fancy with the wax. Okay, I think you're good to go. You. You're perpendicular. Okay, then Mars. This one in line with the crank. There. Now let's see how that looks. Okay, that's getting to be an issue there. We're working with this, just the one, maybe. There. Okay. They're twisting, but they're working. This one feels okay. Let me getting on close to it. Let's do a stop start right quick. Okay. That's okay. We got there's a couple of pieces of heavy wax. That's way down in the bottom, so I don't think that would be the issue. There's a big one. There's Saturn again. Clean out the extra wax here. I don't. There's a big chunk. Let's look into that one. This one too. Okay. Let's see. Let's notice this big chunk down here, so I knock it out while I'm going. So I've got the pick in my hand. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Going this way of this one. Okay. Let's see, how does that look without my guidance there? Okay. Okay. Now this one, let's see, okay, that goes on here. Let's see, on here, let's see. This one looks fairly clean compared to the other one little chunk there, a little excess. I don't think, but it otherwise looks pretty clean, especially compared to those other ones. Alright, so let's see. Get you to go in there. Okay. Okay. Getting a little more cooperative as it goes along. What? A little chunky there. Let's take care of that. I can. Okay. Yeah, see, it's catching every now and then, but it's just gotta watch it. Okay. I think it's getting there now. Oop. These guys back in line. Okay. I'm going to proceed on just to hopefully we can get some closure here today. Hope it goes, which way goes up? Okay, the design goes this one has designs on both sides. So here and there. And we're gonna actually that'll okay, this is this one. Okay, I'm gonna loosen this one up a little bit, I think. As a matter of fact, I'm going to loosen all of them up. Just a couple of screws. See if I can reduce that. Okay, I get just, like I say, just a couple of turns on each one. Not going to loosen them, but I'm going to make them looser. Shouldn't. Maybe I went over tightened on them. And let's see, get down to. Okay. Oop. Okay. Up here with your acrylic on there. This one. And you are Mars. Back. Earth. Cheers. Okay, let's see if that made it any better. No. Still putting a good twist on that thing. I think it's going a little better. Okay, and this one, she's spinning good now, so let's let her. Here, and then our cap on. Here in place. Okay. let's see what happens. It's going almost 90 degrees. I know that can't be healthy for that central beam. I can get it to go around a couple of turns for. Okay. Okay. Well, the clockwork's working, it's just too much friction. And I can't get enough momentum going for the... I can just... see if I can get a few rotations in. That should loosen it up. So what I'm going to do is save y'all the trouble of sitting here watching me try and force this thing around like this. I'm going to stop it and I'm just going to gradually let it work its way in a little bit. And hopefully I can come back here in a minute and show you the full exhibit. So I'll be right back. Okay, I think I've got it operating. It's still a little catchy, but it's working. It was just a matter of working that wax in and out of the systems. So if you watched this far, I definitely recommend Vaseline for the gears on this system, because like I say, it's all in all, I think it provides the best lubrication and the most clearance, so you don't have to worry about the tolerances. With that being said, let's here we go. I'm gonna turn off the lights right now so you can see the sun does light up, but it's not very bright, so I'll turn them right back on in a second. Maybe I'll just turn them really dim. Yes. Okay. Whoop, other way. I am noticing, I can't remember if it's Neptune or Uranus, however you pronounce it. This one sort of gets in the way as you're bringing it by the crank, so you got to really sort of be careful of that. Otherwise, it looks really cool, I think. You know, you got the different rates of travel on all the planets. They line up and misalign. And, like I say, the more I'm using it, the smoother it's getting. So I'm thinking it is just a matter. You know, if I used it long enough, it'll clear up. It is hard to get the pressure to hold it down to do the turning. But I think it's pretty cool. You know, it did turn out to be a tall one. Goes, you know, and I'll try and throw up a short or something so you can get a better view of all the action tomorrow. Let's see. They're still not perfect, and I am, when I get done, I am unwinding it to release that tension on that center beam, because that is still got that twist going on it. But I think, really and truly, if I knew then what I knew now, the Vaseline instead of the wax, I think would solve all the troubles here. Otherwise, I hadn't figured out what the point of this is, other than it's just a cool little effect to have that twist down there. The same thing over here. You know, is just an extra gear mechanism. This one's, I think, that one's just decorative. And yeah, that was just the decorative one, so that doesn't really... the same with these down at the bottom. They're not really connected to anything. But I like this. This was a meticulous project there in the middle, especially getting this first layer built. After that, it was just rinse and repeat on the last 3 or 4. Was it 3 layers? 3 layers. I think it's a challenging build, but it's not unreasonable. I think it does look cool. It's going to look cool up on the shelf when it's not in use. And I also like that, you know, you get a light without the battery. I think that's a, you know, even though it doesn't, not consistent light, you know, it is light. Now it looks like I was looking at it looks pretty cool on the display right there. I hope it looks good on the final product. But you know, anyways, folks, that's what we got. I'm pleased with it. I'm thinking this is going to go with a place of pride. You know, it'll probably go up next to the chocolate factory. You know, because I think it's definitely going to be a conversation starter, conversation piece on the mantelpiece. Thanks for watching. I got a few to choose from my next project starting up tomorrow. I bought a book nook. I wasn't planning on doing it next, but it's been a while since I've done the last book nook, and they seem to be pretty popular, so I'll probably go ahead and give that one a go. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. One more spin. All right, now bye.